Throughout the game of golf, Newton's first law, Newton's second law, and acceleration can be seen in the swing. Newton's first law states that a body at rest stays at rest, and a body in motion stays in motion in a straight line unless it's affected by some external force. Additionally, the law of inertia states that objects tend to resist change in motion. Therefore, a ball on a tee will stay motionless because there is the force of earth on the ball as well as the force of the tee on the ball, creating a net force of 0. Although when a club hits the ball, the forces are unbalanced, causing the ball to accelerate. After landing on the grass, the ball experiences an external force which eventually slows it down. Newton's second law states that in the presence of a net force, an object will accelerate. Because acceleration is directly proportional to the force you apply to the object, if you apply a big force with a driver to a small mass of a ball, you will experience large acceleration, whereas the same force applied to a large mass will result in much less acceleration. To find the amount of force that accelerates the ball, you can use the equation F equals ma. The change of velocity of 78.7 meters per second divided by the collision time of 0.0005 seconds yields an acceleration of 157,400 meters per second. The 0.0459 kilogram mass of the ball multiplied by the acceleration gives you the force of the club on the ball, which is 7,224.66 newtons. Therefore, throughout the game of golf, Newton's laws of motion and acceleration are in play.
In the game of water polo, Newton's third law, average and instantaneous speed, friction, momentum, and work can all be found. Newton's third law is present in water polo when a player shot blocks the ball. Newton's third law states that to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. When the action of someone throwing the ball meets the force of the opposite player's arm, Newton's third law is present. Average and instantaneous speed is also seen throughout the game of water polo. Average speed is the total time of an object that is in motion. Instantaneous speed is the speed measured at one specific moment in time. The speed of water polo ball leaving one person's hand to another is an example of average speed. Instantaneous speed is when the ball leaves the hand or when the other person catches the ball. Friction can be seen in water polo as well. Friction is the force that resists the relative motion of solid surfaces sliding against each other. When the player swims from end to end, they experience fluid friction. Work is also shown. Work is done when a force is applied to an object that leads to the object's moving. The water polo player does work when the player throws the ball towards the goal or to a different player. Momentum can also be found in water polo. Momentum is the product of the mass and velocity of an object. A player who is faster in the pool has more momentum than a smaller player. Therefore, these 6 different concepts of physics helps you to better understand the game of water polo.